My permesso di soggiorno has expired. I have put in for renew. But can I travel with the receipt the post office gave to me? Can I use that receipt to travel to my country of origin, to Ghana, to Nigeria, to Cameroon? Can I use that particular receipt to travel? The answer is yes, you can actually use that receipt to travel. So in this particular video, I'll be telling you 4 ways at which you can travel to your country of origin when your permesso di soggiorno has expired and you've put in for renew, but the soggiorno is not out yet. 4 ways at which you can travel to your country of origin. Number 1 is you have to get what we call permesso di soggiorno provisorio. Permesso di soggiorno provisorio is a type of temporary permesso di soggiorno that your questura can give you in your city. Now, what are the requirements for you to get this permesso di soggiorno provisorio? Now, one of the important ones is that you must have a very justifiable reason why you are traveling to your country. You must give them a convincing reason. Maybe your mother is sick, or maybe you have one operation you want to go and do your country of origin. Your reason must be justifiable. You come with the receipt in which you use in renewing that your old permesso di soggiorno. At times they might ask you to bring some things from your workplace as well. So if you can be able to convince them in your question, they will give you this type of soggiorno. In case they refuse giving you this type of soggiorno, then you can get a lawyer that can help you get it. It is very easy and it is also fast. They will just give it to you as soon as possible. It is called permesso di soggiorno provisorio. So you can get that. Now, how does it work? Now, with that receipt that they gave to you at the post office when you went to renew your document, that receipt is not accepted in any Schengen nation, in any EU country. It is not accepted in France, Germany. They will not accept it. So if you now travel to, let's say, Nigeria with that receipt, and your flight from Italy will have to go through France, when you get to France, you will hook there. You will not be able to go. And when you're also coming back, for instance, you can be able to go. When you're also coming back, if you get to that country where you are transiting, you will get hooked there. They will not allow you come in. So it will be a very big problem. So for you not to have this problem, you go and get this type of soggiorno. If you can get this soggiorno, you can be able to use it to stay in any of these EU country for about 90 days. Yes, you can stay in any of this country for about 90 days. So the permesso di soggiorno, it could be 1 month, it could be 2 months, it could be 3 months, depends on your scenario. So your questura can give you that particular type of soggiorno. So that's one way at which you can use to travel. Then what is the number 2 ways at which you can go home without when your soggiorno has expired? Is that with that receipt that the post office gave to you, you will have to take a direct flight from Italy here to your country of origin. No transit. The flight will pick you from Italy here and drop you in Ghana or drop you in Nigeria. Then when you're also coming back, you also take the same flight from Nigeria here. If you transit, you might be having problem. So that is another way at which you can go home without the permesso di soggiorno that has expired. The number 3 is that you will have to, if you must travel with that type of receipt, you must go through any of the African flights, not the European flight. Any flights, maybe Air Morocco, that will first of all take you to Morocco and all that. So most of African countries, they will accept that particular ricevuta, they will accept it from you. But me personally, I will not advise anybody to take such, although a lot of people have been using it to travel. They'll transit through an African country. But any European country will not accept that ricevuta from the post office, except you have that type of soggiorno that I spoke about before, or you go through any African country. If you don't want to go through that process with this type of ricevuta from the post office, you can go through any African country, any African flight. Yes, you can go through it. There was the last one, which is the 4th one. The 4th one is that if you know that you don't want to also take this risk, you also don't want to go to your questura to ask for that type of permesso di soggiorno, then you have to go to the embassy of the country where you want to transit from. Let's say the flight that is taking you is Air France, meaning it will take you from here, it will take you to France before it will take you home. Since you don't have the permesso di soggiorno that is accepted in France, the only thing you can do is to approach the France embassy here in Italy. You first of all go and meet them, tell them your scenario. They might give you a temporary visa, or they might give you an authorization letter at which they will use to accept you in their country when you are going and when you're also coming back. Let's say peradventure you are able to pass when you are going. So when you are also coming back, before you come back, you make sure you go to their embassy in your country and take the authorization letter or a temporary visa that they will give you to enable you pass through their country. So these are the 4 ways that I know at which you can use to go home if your sojourner has expired, you are renewing, it is on the renew and they've not been able to renew it. Thank you and God bless you.